Amelia, thank you for coming in today. You have had quite a lot of accomplishments. Tell me some things you are most proud of.
Thank you for having me. I have done a lot so far. To start, I was a nurse in World War I, and I loved taking care of people, but I knew I was missing something. I got really interested in watching the planes when I was riding on my horse after work. That's kind of where it all started. I also helped start the 99s organization, which helps women pilots receive proper opportunities. I also flew solo across the Atlantic Ocean, which was pretty challenging, but it was a good challenging.
Wow, that is very impressive, Amelia. Congratulations. Okay, so I'm dying to know, what actually sparked your interest in becoming a pilot?
I went horseback riding a lot near the Canadian Flying School. I found myself stopping over and over again watching the Air Force planes land and take off. Beautiful and thrilling, they were full-size birds that slid on the hard-packed snow and rose into the air with an extra roar that echoed from the evergreens that banked the edge of the field. That's what I said when I first saw them. I was so close to the planes, and I suddenly just felt the urge to fly.
That sight sounds amazing. So, it sounds like you've really inspired people. From your perspective, how do you think you have changed the flying industry?
I believe my flying accomplishments have proved to many American pilots and pilots around the world that if you want to do something, just learn to do it. I also took part in the 99s organization, which inspired womankind to replace outdated social norms. I encourage women to hold fast in their beliefs, follow their hearts, and always dare to dream. The more women fly, the more who become pilots, the quicker we recognize as an important factor in aviation, I once said.
It is so incredible to hear women doing what they want to do because they are passionate about what they are doing. We need more amazing people like you in this world, Amelia. So in your opinion, how do you think people look up to you?
Well, since I am an American pilot who set many flying records and championed the advancement of women in aviation, also I became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic and the first person ever to fly solo from Hawaii to US mainland, which I think probably changed people's understanding of womankind. This is the map of the journey across the Atlantic.
Yes, that is very true. I think you have definitely impacted women, but also people in general. So, I am wondering how your family responded and reacted to you wanting to be a pilot.
My parents were very supportive of me, even at a very early age. I got much of my adventurous spirit from my parents. My mother, Amy, encouraged me to do whatever I want. My father took my sister and I fishing and played sports with us. He told us very exciting adventure stories. I think the adventure stories that he told us also made me crave adventure and become a pilot.
That's very nice that your parents are so supportive of what you want. So, I'm not a pilot, but I'm very interested in what one of your journeys was like. Can you take me through one?
I took off from Harbor Grace, Newfoundland on May 20th, 1932. For the first few hours, everything went pretty good. Then I began to run into some difficulties. I ran into a violent electrical storm. The altimeter failed, the wings iced up, which sent the plane into a tailspin for 3,000 feet. Finally, the exhaust manifold caught on fire. It was pretty scary. I made the decision to just land the plane in Ireland with all the problems that the plane was having. I then continued on to where I was going, which is Paris.
That must have been a very scary experience, but I'm very glad you're still with us. So, are you planning on doing any other adventures in the near future, even after that traumatic experience?
Yes, that was very terrifying, but I am still determined to keep flying. I am actually planning on going on a trip with my navigator Fred Noonan, and we are going to attempt to fly around the world. We are going to fly around the Earth's equator. It's going to be quite hard, but I think we will be able to do it if we are smart about what we are doing.
That should be fun. Good luck.
Thank you.
Also, I'm wondering, what record are you most proud of?
After my first solo flight in 1922 and shortly afterwards, I set a new altitude record of 14,000 feet. I was super happy with myself then for setting that record and also flying solo for the first time. It was the first time where I actually felt like I made the right decision in becoming a pilot.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Amelia. It has been an honor talking to you. Good luck on your trip across the world.
Thank you for having me.